Well, that went about as well as can be expected, didn't it? I need a goddamn smoke. I know you shouldn't smoke in the car, but if we get pulled over by the police, it's their funeral. You don't want one, do you? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that you quit. You're doing well with that, by the way. Or has it been like 6 months now? Oh, 6 years. Crazy. Wait, how long have I known you for? Yeah, 8 years. And, what an 8 years it's been. Listen, I have to commend you for your, efforts keeping a straight face during the boss's speech. He was quite clearly drunk, and he was falling about the place like a goddamn fool. He makes our family look ridiculous nowadays. I'm sorry about that. But I guess the saving grace is, where he falls short, his son doesn't. His son's really the one who runs the business at this point, but, yeah. Still doesn't affect the way we're seen when the boss acts like that. I'm sorry that you had to come to a 13-year-old's birthday party, by the way. It's ridiculous, we're gangsters, we shouldn't be doing this, but we have to show respect, and it's the boss's niece, so yeah. You thought she seemed really nice? The boss's niece is really nice. She's a really good kid, works really hard at school and takes care of herself. She's actually nothing like the boss whatsoever. I knew her parents as well, the boss's brother. He was a nasty piece of work. I'm kind of glad she isn't like him, actually. He was a interesting fella before he got shot. But yeah, I'm sorry about all this. You did really well, though. You made me look good. Whether you like it or not, the way you make me look is very important for the both of us. In order for us to maintain our position in the family, we need to appear, becoming, I guess. Look, all the politics and crap, it pisses me off as well. But we're in this game to make money, aren't we? And that's exactly what we're gonna do. This arranged marriage we have, it's, interesting to say the least. Especially considering there's no love between us, but still, you're playing your part very well. And once we've ascended to the positions we want to ascend to, we can file for divorce if you like. But for now, our unity is strength. And, I guess I just want to say I appreciate you. I'm not trying to do that. I know nothing about us is real, but still, it's within our best interest that we at least have some kind of rapport, don't you think? I know I'm not into politics, and I know that's not like me to say that, but I've gotten to know you well over these past... Wait, how long have we been married for? Yeah, 3 weeks. And I guess I want to say that I respect you. I know I've known you for over 8 years, but I never got to really know you. And during these past 3 weeks, I can see how strong-willed you are. You have unbelievable resolve, and you have the heart of a true gangster. Just like me, I like to think. So, regardless of if it means anything to you or not, I do respect you a great deal. And I hope this arrangement can work out beneficial for the both of us. Yeah, well, neither would I. I wouldn't have got married to you either if it wouldn't have been beneficial, but still. Yeah, I hope you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying, okay? The boss forced you to marry me because we needed unity in the family, alright? You unify your family with ours, and that's it, okay? That's the only reason we're together. It's a political move. But that doesn't mean you have to suffer, and it doesn't mean that you have to hate me. I'm not trying to be the villain in your story. If anything, I'm trying to be your friend. Yeah, well, I totally agree. I know it's hard, but I mean, you can't tell me I'm wrong in saying that us not having a rapport is a bad thing. Well, I'm glad you see it from my point of view. You seem off, by the way, if you don't mind me saying. No, it's not that. You just seem a little pissed off about something. I mean, I get the situation is quite annoying, but you seem more pissed off than usual. Is there something on your mind? I'm not trying to be a good husband. You know that's not what I'm trying to do. I respect you, and I want to help if there's an issue. Because if there is, you know you can tell me. Like I said, I want us to at least be friends behind closed doors. So, what's on your mind? The boss's drunken ramblings. Did you know the boss before all of this? Yeah, well, it wasn't always like this. It wasn't the drunken old fool that you saw today. He was fierce back in the day. He was the man I idolised, actually. I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. That's why I joined the gang. But, it all changed when his wife died. I don't blame him for going down a bad road. But there's people that rely on him. A lot of people. And he needs to be stronger. He needs to be better. Still, his wife meant everything to him. They were actually an arranged marriage like us, but somehow they fell in love. And they had his son. His son turned out to be a really, really smart version of him, which was lucky, especially given the current situation we're in. But they loved each other. They really loved each other. And she got sick. And she died. And when that happened, well, as you saw today, he's retreated into a bottle, hoping he can find the answers at the bottom of it, but people who do that never do. They just find other bottles. I hope the boss finds himself again, but I highly doubt it. I'm almost certain he'll drink himself to death before he does that. Which will be a great loss to us all. But at the moment, he's not the boss. He's just, well, a space saver until his son ascends, I guess. I know that's terrible to say, but yeah. No, don't get me wrong, I still respect him. I still love him, in fact. It's like a father to me. But yeah, I thought he was stronger than this. I guess losing the love of your life, though, can break anybody. Even the scariest, most feared men can be broken by that. Love is a powerful thing indeed. I hope to feel it myself one day. But at the moment, I haven't felt love. At least, I don't think I have. Have you ever been in love? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess me and you are very similar in that regard then, aren't we? Listen, I'm gonna sound like such a bitch, but it doesn't seem like the boss's drunken ramblings is the only thing that's on your mind, so what's wrong? You want to know about the girl I was talking to at the party? She's the boss's cousin. She's actually my age. We, both went to school together. You're talking about Isadora, right? Izzy? Yeah, the blonde-haired girl. She's my friend. We've known each other since we were kids, like I said. Wait. Is that what's on your mind? Is that what's making you, mad, I guess? I didn't mean to assume you were mad, it's just, given the way you just yelled at me, I'm guessing you are somewhat mad. Well, I guess, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'll tell you anyway, in the spirit of transparency, I guess. Me and Isadora, we did have a relationship at one point, but we were teenagers at the time. I was a up-and-coming gangster and trying to get into the family, and she was my friend, who just so happened to be related to the boss. I didn't use her. I did have feelings for her. Not quite sure if I loved her, but we had a thing, and we were in a relationship for a while. But, you know, she had her career, I had my career, so-called, and, it just didn't work out. Plus, like I said, we were teenagers, we were kids, and, yeah. But that's all it ever was. It was just two people exploring each other. I guess we just, you know, did what came naturally. But, no, you don't have to worry about Isadora. Is that what this is? Are you jealous? There's no need to yell at me, okay? Just be honest. Are you jealous? Are you jealous that I was talking to Izzy? So, you think it's bullshit that I keep talking about being a good husband and us being friends, and then you're mad at me for talking to Isadora? What do you want from me? You talk to me like you hate me, like we have nothing between us, and then you get mad when I talk to another girl. A friend, somebody who I have no feelings for whatsoever. For your information, Isadora's happily married to her wife, okay? What we had was just a experimental phase in her life, and mine probably. So, I don't see why this is such a big deal. Yeah, of course she's married. Didn't you see the ring? It's actually what I was talking to her about. I was asking about her wife. They're adopting a kid soon. And I just wanted to wish them well, I guess. If you don't love me, then why are you jealous of me when I talk to another girl? There's obviously some kind of complex emotion going on there. There has to be something at play. Or why else would you be jealous? You wouldn't care. It has nothing to do with making you look bad, and you know that. God, listen. There's nothing going on between me and Izzy, alright? There never really had been in the first place, to be fair. So, I don't know what to tell you. I guess I'll be more conscious of your feelings next time. You spent the last few weeks telling me you have no feelings. So, excuse me for not being conscious of something I didn't realise existed. You're acting like a complete lunatic. God, we're here now. Listen, if you're going to get jealous of me, then that means that there may well be something here. And if that's the case, then fair enough, okay? I'm happy to run with it if you are. I didn't want to force you into anything because this was already an arranged marriage. And I didn't want to make you do anything that made you feel uncomfortable. I didn't want you to think that you're mine. Because you're not. You're your own person. And I respect you. But you need to be more honest with me. You need to be more vocal with me. I know you are now, but you wasn't initially. That whole, first 10 minutes of the drive, I was waffling on about the boss and all that crap, thinking that's what was bothering you, when the real reason was hiding in plain sight. So, just tell me next time, okay? And please, for God's sake, tell me if there's something more going on between us than just friends. I'm not good with my emotions. That's why I do the job that I do, because I don't feel jack shit. But I do feel respect for you. And I do. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't find you attractive. And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat happy when they put me with you. I'd kind of hoped that maybe we could, get to know each other a bit more than just colleagues. But I realised that you wasn't into me, so I didn't pursue it. But what you're telling me now is that in this brief time that we've got to know each other, that we've been fake married, you've come to respect me too. I know the word isn't respect, but I'm not going to say that. Okay? Look at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I upset you. Alright? Okay. I accept your apology too. Do you want to have dinner tonight? I know we don't normally have dinner together, but do you want to have dinner tonight? Maybe just talk about stuff. Literally about anything. I don't even know what your favourite TV show is, or what type of music you listen to. Just talk to me about anything, and we'll get to know each other. I guess so. I guess it's like a date. I mean, we skipped all of this stuff and went straight to marriage and hating each other, so maybe we should do that. I don't hate you either. That was just me being silly. Yeah, I would really like to get to know you better. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. Well, yeah. So, should we go? I do think you're attractive. I have done since I met you. That was never really a secret, it just never came up in conversation. I mean, do you find me attractive? Do you? That makes me really happy to hear. Well, because, it means that, maybe one day our mutual attraction to one another might lead to more, which I would be quite happy about because, like I said, I respect you and I find you attractive. What do I mean by more? Well, I mean more. I think you know what I mean. You're the one who's getting closer to me, dummy. I do want more. If you're open to that. Sorry, that got a bit heated then. No, it's not that, it's a date, we need to have a date first, before we skip another huge chunk in our relationship. If we have a relationship, that is. Well, yeah, we'll see how the date goes. I'll dress nice. I'll cook us something nice as well. You didn't know I like cooking? I love cooking. I love food, actually. But, hopefully you'll learn all of this tonight.